then, I guess we're gonna get started. Hello, my name is Fern. That's pretty much all there is to me. Today we're going to be doing a rating your first fursuit video. This one was I want to say like a kind of a 900 special, not really though. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. This was my first suit for 1.0, and then I had one more in between that, which was made for like a friend, but it ended up not working. So sucks to suck, I guess. Yeah. Let's get into it then. The first suit in this video is one by the user Potato Candy. Oh my gosh, I love this suit. It's so cute. With the big eyes and the big nose and the scruffy like shave, it's so adorable. It definitely screams first fursuit, but I think that's really charming, and I have to give it a 9 out of 10. The only thing for me that drags the score down a bit is the crooked eyes, which is fine honestly because my eyes weren't exactly even anyways, and they're still not. So it's not a huge deal, but that's the only thing dragging it down for me. Otherwise, very cute suit. Keep up the good work. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love it so much. The next suit is by the user. Actually, no, I don't know their user, but it's by Ravens. This suit looks, you know those like coloring books with all the like dinosaurs in them, and how you would always color all the dinosaurs green? That's what it kind of looks like to me. And honestly, I think that's really creative because I don't see too many green fursuits like at all anymore, which is kind of sad because I love the color green. I think green's great. But yeah, I think this is a really interesting suit. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. The only reason being because of the blank eyes. It has no eye mesh, which I mean like is fine for some people. But I prefer to have eye mesh just because it kind of adds to the character. Really nice fursuit though. Keep up the good work. I think you're gonna go places with that. Yeah. The next suit we have is one from Patchy. Did you sew all of those markings? Or is it just like a pattern on the fabric? Because if you sewed all those markings, tell me your ways. How did you do that on your first suit? Oh my lord. I can barely sew these 3 little dots on the nose. I can't even begin to comprehend what that must have taken, like that time. Oh my god, the time and effort. I really like this suit because it kind of looks like where I started with the tiny eyes and the scruffy shave and stuff. I think it's a really cute first suit, and I was gonna say something else though. I gotta think. Oh, and I think it's really charming and beautiful. I have to be honest, this one scares me. just a little bit, Mocha Claws, I think it was definitely a start. The chanting in an ancient language, very cute. We like to see it, He said it was made of gardening wire, plastic cup, unbaked clay, and like leg warmers, I think. Points for creativity. That is very, I would not have thought of all of those materials. I mean, you get what you get and you don't put a fit, so very creative materials. The gardening wire though, does it hurt? Where did you use gardening wire? I'm curious. Does it, huh? The eyes are also a bit concerning, to say the least. I can definitely see the chance in ancient language though. It looks like it might like peek its head around a corner in my closet or something, or like look at me through my window at night or something like that. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. But bonus points for ancient language. I'm sure that was not easy to learn. I wish you the best of luck surviving that thing. Good luck. The next suit is made by Fire on Pizza Creations. I think I actually like this one. This one's like really, it's interesting. It has like an Oreo kind of color scheme going on, which I think is pretty interesting. It's made of paper towel rolls, which I also think is interesting. Man, all these people coming up with like creative materials and stuff to make their first suits, and I'm over here just like, oh yeah, it's foam and fabric and like nothing interesting. Man. It looks like maybe at one point the paper towels like kind of caved in a bit, which paper towels aren't very structurally sound, which I can see how that happened. I'm gonna give this one a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's a little less horrifying than Mocha Claws. Sorry, Mocha Claws, don't come for me. It looks wearable, at least. But a very good first try for your first suit. I think it's definitely a start and you are going to go places. Yeah, 7.5. The next suit is by Pop Ribbit. I am amazed by how creative this suit was. It's made of like a bicycle helmet and like draped with fabric and painted. I think that's really cool. I have never seen a suit like this, and I think we should definitely be, well, I can't think more like open to suits like this, I guess, since there's a whole bunch of controversy with paper suits already, which I think is silly because just why? So I think this is a really interesting suit. Never seen anything like it. Frogs should be used more. I love frogs. I want to see more frogs. I just don't have the skill to make a frog. I wish. 9 out of 10. Love this suit. I think it's so creative, and I hope you make more of them because, oh my gosh, it's so cool. Alright, so we're entering a new division of rating. The first division is like fursuits, like you put it on and it covers your whole head. The next one is going to be like the cat half masks. I would show you an example of one, but I don't have one on there right now. So the first one I'll be rating is one by Starcat. I think it's really creative. It does not look like you used like a traditional like base to start it. Which is actually what I did. I didn't use a cat mask base to build off of. I just made my own out of like cardboard and felt and stuff. It does not look like the ears are like felted though, so I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. I think it's really good for your first attempt for a cat mask. Looks like something I might see on Etsy for like a good 50 bucks. I think it's really good. I like the design. I think it's creative and yeah. Good stuff, guys, good stuff. The next mask is by Flenco. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I'm very sorry. Again with the like patterned fabric. I don't see too much patterned fabric kind of being used on masks or fursuits in that matter. which I think is really cool that you used it. It's like a good alternative to sewing in every single stinking marking, which is very annoying. I also think it's cool that you used like an actual like fur kind of fabric instead of just like the traditional felt. It was very obvious that you used fur, and I think it's really cool that you were like that brave to use such an interesting material. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. I think it's very good for your first mask, and I really like the pattern. I like the dog. I don't see too many dog masks anymore, which is kind of sad. Then again, I'm not a fairy. I don't look at all these things, so. The last one for today is one by Spinning Cicada. I like this mask with the star eyes. I think the fur on the sides is very creative. I've never seen one with going starting from the top of the ear and then going down. The design is very interesting. I like the white markings. I think that's very cool. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10. The only reason being the lack of the eye mesh. Again, with the eye mesh thing, the blank eyes, just I don't want to say they scare me a bit, but that's all I got for right now. Yeah. I like this one a lot. I think it's very cool. I think you're gonna go amazing places if you just keep up the good work. Yay! And that was the last one I have for today. Thank you all for watching, and have a good one.